What's up, Aries? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, you can give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you are new here on this channel, I combine channeling with tarot and the universal law of assumption, consciousness, manifesting to look into your situation with a specific person and help you to refocus and shift the dynamic should you wish to. And so if that is something that you like, then you can stick with me. Obviously, if you're looking for a more traditional tarot reader or a psychic, plenty of amazing other channels on this platform. I do what I said in my private sessions as well. So the link to that, if you want to book in, is in the description box of the video. Or if you want a one-on-one with a psychic or a tarot reader, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit 20. Okay, Aries, we're going to take a look into the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them and a projected potential? And I say it like that because universal law of assumption, all potentials exist. This is a reading into one version of you and them and the situation that you, Aries, have selected, manifested out of the infinite that are available right now in this moment. Creation is finished. Everyone is you pushed out in your personal reality. You can have any version of anyone or anyone that you would like. If you would like to manifest this differently, it requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Aries that you are being, of which there are infinite, and a reselection because they're your mirror through dominant thoughts and assumptions pushed out. So you can also check out the course that I've just launched called Shifted, and it takes you through all around, manifesting, conscious and deliberate manifesting, giving you the ultimate self-concept and manifesting your preferable version of your specific person and the embodiment of it. So not just the theory, but the practical application and embodiment. Link is in the bio. Okay, Aries, the person on your mind, Ace of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So this could be something to do with commit, don't commit. Also could be something to do with financial loss. Let me have a look. What's going on, Aries? How this person's feeling about you. Knight of Pentacles. The 10, yeah, okay. Commit, don't commit. Slow and steady. We can cut that short if that's the issue. Could be someone you've been connected to for a while. The 10 of Pentacles, it could be like doubts when it comes to, because this is Pentacles, like tangible achievements, ability to actually deliver on. The 10 of Pentacles, house and home, financial concerns in that department. Yeah, and it goes round and round. So it's like commit, don't commit. Or if you are in something, it's like really taking it to the next level. I mean, Death card in the reverse, round and round. Need for transformation, maybe need for transformation in the financial department, and that's affecting the connection. I mean, 8 of Swords, trapped in the mind. Fear, limiting beliefs, might just be very material. Let's have a look. 9 of Wands, and then that's caused kind of a block or a wound, or this is the wounded warrior. So this could be a concern this person has, or it's a concern between the two of you. But there's love, so Ace of Cups, and then there's 2 of Cups. So there's a feeling of soul connection. Some of you are in a relationship, others of you, it's like, there's a lot of this wanting a serious relationship, like, because I'm not really picking up much about third parties, but the wound is, what about the 10 of Pentacles? What about the future? And someone could be very focused on long-term goals. And Death card in the reverse is like round and round energy. See, 10 of Cups. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles, which is tangible. See how I stick to what I channel? That's like material matters. And then the 10 of Cups is ultimate fulfillment. And there's a lot of cups here. So this is really nice energy, Aries. And 6 of Cups, you have a history with this person. So this is a very specific message. Doesn't have to be for everyone. Though the advice I give you in terms of manifesting, because we're going to get to you, can apply to anyone. But this is definitely history, nostalgia. This is also, probably trying to reconcile with you this issue. Like, I mean, it just seems to be that this person feels there's a lot of this feeling trapped in the mind, okay, consistently and going round and round, and it is looking to me like it's very material. So let's have a look at the 6 of Cups. Yeah, Page of Cups. So there's a gesture this person wants to make. There's definitely a playfulness with this Page of Cups. This could also be like, getting back, not getting back together, but like reconnecting now, and a very loving feeling between the two of you. It's just this wound and this persistence around the future goal, right? Like finances. Now, sometimes this could go in withdrawal, Hermit card, but then we have an Ace of Wands, which would be passion ignited, okay? And then we've got the Fool card in the reverse. There's something about feeling really ready to take a leap of faith for this Ten of Pentacles. And that could also cause a bit of wound and standoffishness between the two of you, because whilst there's all this love here, it feels a little like, you know, what about, are we going to go for it with the Fool card in the reverse? I mean, some of you travel is a factor, or you live at a distance. Others of you, it's just like there's this sense of that it's a risk to really go for it because finances and financial stability is an issue. You know, Hermit card, I mean, this person, there could be a sense of like sometimes, you know, this person goes into isolation, or they may feel you withdraw from them. It could be back and forth a bit like that. But the Ace of Wands is passion. So we've got Aquarius energy, we've got Virgo energy, we've got Scorpio energy. I mean, this is a lot of love and a lot of emotion, and definitely attraction and chemistry. Let me more importantly look at you, Aries, because it's you pushed out. Every reality, every version, they are just you. They're going to reflect back where your focus has been. So, you know, we can tweak this however we want. If you want them to be ready, they're absolutely ready. Okay, guys, like you're there now. You have to put yourself in the state. I am the version of Aries. I have the commitment. I'm the version of Aries. Yes, of course, they're my soulmate. If you feel like you've been waiting forever, guys, it's a state. So I don't care whether they said they have to work on their finances or they're fearful they don't have enough. You'd be like, no. Or, you know, if you're waiting to live together or whatever it is, you just like go to your end, whatever it is, think from it, embody it. That's really all you need to do, and don't focus on the perceived past or any delays or what was said or done. Okay, Six of Wands. You want success, Aries, with this person. There's been clashing or stress around the success, maybe worried, can this be successful? If there's been pullback or isolation at times, maybe you feel like you don't get the attention. There's Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You want to come out of the cold. There also, again, could be financial issues at play, like, you know, not having enough money. You can manifest abundance, guys, or you can say we're both thriving. We're both thriving, we're together, we have a stable, loving relationship, we have the most amazing home, whatever the hell you want. Look, King of Cups, all right, Aries, there's a Knight of Swords, there's a Page of Wands in the reverse. Some of you, there's been a level of maybe feeling like immaturity, you know, not stepping up to the plate. I mean, there could be an age gap between the two of you. So for some of you, that could be like someone feeling like they need to fulfill goals. Otherwise, Knight of Swords, you know, it could get a bit erratic because there's frustration. Are we on the same page? Like, are we going to do this? Are we not going to do this? You know, especially if there can be withdrawal, maybe that's interpreted as like cold, hot and cold, though there's a lot of love here. So again, that's a dynamic. So Aries, if it's in your camp where you interpret this person as being inconsistent, like in terms of hot and cold, guys, it's so fixable. It is just one perception. So then you would need to stop putting them, giving them the role of a hot and cold person, assuming that's how they are. It's just selecting traits that you would prefer and dominantly holding them in the assumption that this is how they show up, and they will, guys. It fucking works. So we've got Hanged Man hanging in there. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, even though there's love. And then we've got Three of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a sense of like cooperation. For some of you, work and career is a factor. Someone might have not had work. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Or issues to do with their career. Let me see why we have a Page of Wands in the reverse. Magician card in the reverse. So unfulfilled potential. This potential, right? Hanging in there for the potential. No more. No more hanging in there for the potential. It's time, right? We've got King of Pentacles. It's got to do, see, the King of Pentacles in the reverse is here, guys. So I would say this is now, I sometimes interpret that as lack of loyalty. I'm not saying that. I'm saying lack of stability. I'm saying financial concerns. I think that causes erratic communication, sometimes reactivity, because someone might withdraw and be in their head, and then the other one might react and think you're withdrawing from me, and that's what goes round and round. Because the King of Cups is in the upright. Yeah, what's this Devil card? Devil card is like, You know, I mean, there's definitely very strong attraction, but the Devil card is maybe an unhealthy obsession with the material. I'm going to get some oracle cards on this. And a fear of not being enough, because you both have this Two of Cups here, relationship, connection, love, soul connection. And then we've got Knight of Cups, but in the reverse. So sometimes it's like King of Cups here is genuine, and the Knight of Cups is this, in the reverse, feeling like questioning the offer, the love. So it's something maybe to do with the pullback, like it goes a little bit, not in and out in a player way, like it's just so slow. And so then there's like a bit of a dynamic going on, like pullback, Hermit card, because someone might be very in their head, and then that triggers a fear, like a fear of, you know, do you really love me? Yeah, okay, well, we've got Three of Cups in the reverse with the Two of Wands. Interesting. With the Three of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, look, there may be a feeling like there's other people in the mix that are influencing this connection, Devil card. I wasn't really picking that up though, Aries. I mean, unless it's on your end, I don't know. I'm really not seeing, if you have an assumption this person is taking too long to really go for it, and you have a fear that they're messing around, because Three of Cups in the reverse can be like third parties, then I would just nip that in the bud, because it's not really coming up. But like, you don't want to persist in that to the point where you sabotage. But Aries, I would say, you know, this is a lot of waiting for the plan, Two of Wands, waiting to move ahead. Now, Three of Cups in the reverse and the Devil could also be friends in the mix that are influencing this situation, you know, saying, well, this isn't going to happen, or it's taking too long. And when you know, when there's pullback or hot and cold, then there could be an assumption, negative assumptions, you know, that other people are in the mix and someone's not really committed to this situation. I just really wasn't picking that up. I mean, there could be some trust in the love. So that causes erratic behavior. I'm getting on this end, like there's a lot to do with finances and, you know, someone not feeling like entirely ready, the wounded warrior, and an obsession with that. And the long-term goal. So Aries, look, mold and shape it how you want it to be. I mean, if you do feel like you have to, you know, compete for this person to show up correct and really be stable, then you just need to be like the opposite, okay, guys? If you feel Devil card, Three of Cups, there are people in your ear, or people in this person's ear that are getting in the way, Three of Cups in the reverse and the Devil, you just need to be like, no, I'm the #1 priority. We have the best relationship. Don't focus on any obstacles or blocks from now, and keep your awareness on it and persist until all the pieces move. You will see things flip very fast. You've shifted into that reality. But there's a Two of Wands. It's like Two of Wands, Three of Wands, waiting. Let me get one more on that Three of Cups in the reverse. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, Justice card. Let me see. Ace of Swords. Conversation, truth, plan about the way forward. I mean, Justice card, Three of Cups, Devil card. I mean, some of you, there's a portion of you where the problem is that someone has already been married, or there's legal matters connected to a third party, and there's a lot of this hesitancy to really go for it. I don't think that this is like a love triangle. It could be a financial tie. And so there's been a lot of this like, well, I'm not ready. Someone could have lost a lot, and they're very stuck in their mind. You're like the Ten of Cups to each other, but on the other hand, you know, the breakdown of the family unit, or the losses of career or financial means has then made it very difficult to, you know, move ahead, like a person that feels very trapped. I mean, Justice card, yeah, or just work contracts. And then there's sort of this feeling of not being enough, fear. I know I'm jumping around, guys. Here with Seven of Cups, confusion, mixed feelings, rejection wound, Four of Cups. It's a little bit of a strange read, Aries, on your end. I mean, look, it looks to me like, how do you feel about them? Let me reassess this, okay? You feel like there's this sort of, there is love, there's this hanging in there, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Seems to be that this is a long-standing thing. There's confusion and mixed feelings. For some of you, that is just a lot of fears because of, like I said, finances, career, work, contracts. Some of you, there's unhealthy third parties in the mix. Some of you, there's just ties to exes and divorce and legal matters and money connected to that. And there's been erratic behavior and there's reactivity. Why are you not showing up? Why are we not taking the leap? But then there's all this love between the two of you. Okay, Aries, for real, whatever the situation, because there's this unfulfilled potential, right? Magician card in the reverse. And then there's doubting you're on the same page. So you want to get to the truth of things and talk. Could be that you have communication issues. Here, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords would be also with the Justice card, it's just about fairness and balance, right? So making things right where there's been like erratic communication and that's causing an issue between the two of you. That could just be a toxic kind of dynamic. Obsession with one another, but then reacting like, you know, you're not really choosing the connection. You're not really like, you're rejecting me, right? You're pulling back. So that's easily fixable, guys. You just need to break free from, this is your own limitations, your own beliefs. So if you want this person to show up and choose you or even commit to you in the now, ASAP, everything's available right now. So write out the characters and the shit you don't like, change your assumption about self. I'm a version of Aries that has it exactly how I want. I always get the guy or the girl that I want. This person absolutely adores and loves me. They're absolutely ready. We have the best relationship, the best communication. No, there's no confusion. They give me all the affection, the attention. No one can mess with our relationship. We're stronger than ever. We're perfect. Whatever it is you guys want. They're only suggestions. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on your side. Tell me about what this person's feeling. Okay. Stop the pattern. There's a pattern. That's that death card. Round and round, round and round. Guys, we've got Capricorn energy, Libra energy. Virgo, Gemini. Okay, not enough. Lacking confidence. Lacking confidence. This is the fear, right? Self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustrations. Okay. Picture, nostalgia, memories, making new memories. Love call, Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is, you know, what is this person feeling? They're feeling that there's a lot of this kind of dynamic where there's a trigger around not being enough and there's a pattern. Maybe it ping pongs back and forth because here we have Four of Cups, like feeling not enough, feeling like what you know, you might go back and forth like that, but then it keeps coming back round because there's love. Okay, missing you, making new memories. Then we have Sword and Rose, determination, clarity and truth. Okay, what else? Guys, the Chaser, fear of abandonment. So there could be this push, pull, runner, chaser, okay? That could be the Devil card, guys, seriously. And that's so easy to change. It's all in your hands. So if you're like, they withdraw, then they come in, or you withdraw, you know, they react when you withdraw, and then vice versa. It's a runner-chaser dynamic. And then there's sabotage, fear of abandonment, not feeling good enough, all this stuff. Okay, fuck all that in a bucket, guys. If my channel's not for you, it's not for you. So anyone that's new, that's not liking that I'm giving you this advice. But for those of you that want it, it's nothing to do with them. So if you say, this is how things are, we have the runner chaser, or they're always pulling back because they have a fear of, you know, or they have a fear of abandonment. You've given them a role. You only need to be concerned with your role and the role you're reassigning them. So no, you guys feel totally secure with one another. You have a perfect dynamic. The communication is consistent. It's, you know, perfect. Whatever you want. There's something here about one-sided, fears of it being one-sided, and then there's love. So there's a lot of fear and limiting beliefs going on. And there is the love, then there's this fear that it, you know, that it's one-sided. So there's push-pull, yes, no, I'm not enough, you're rejecting me, mirror, yeah, push-pull. So there is a mirror effect, guys. Everyone is your mirror because everyone is you pushed out. There's inner wounds, so they could be like a mirror to your wounds. That's what I was getting more with this Devil card. There could be a fear of other people or not being chosen and not being enough. I wasn't really picking that up. You guys, there's just fear like, is this one-sided? Now, the not enough can present in material ways. It can present also in other ways where you're just pushing and pulling. So Aries, select the version of the person that is confident, that shows up correct, steps up to the plate. We've got the butterfly, you know, releasing the past, healing inner child, evolving and growth, twin flames, union and duality. Twin flame or no twin flame, you both have a Two of Cups. It's the soul connection. Mirror for sure, okay? But I told you everyone's your mirror. You just need to change you. The mirror adjusts, right? So if we focus on needing to heal inner child, we're gonna, it's a state. They need to heal. So you're waiting for someone to heal. Round and round, round and round. If you want the healed version, select the healed version. Select healed version of Aries too. Perfect self-concept. So confident. Always had the best luck in relationships. Love is easy. Love is safe. Love is secure. You and them, if you're twin flame, I don't care. You're together right now. Persist, persist, persist. That's all you need to do, guys. Okay. Sorry, Aries. I do hope that that resonated for some of you. In essence, I hope it guided some of you. Like I said, you can check out my course, Shifted, where I really take you through all of it and it actually help you to implement it and, you know, hopefully give you the effects, you know, that you want consistently in your own reality. Take control. I'm sending you guys so much love and yeah, I hope that it resonated and was helpful. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time.